Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Julius and I am a Jamaican who has been living in China for approximately 2.5 years. Now guys, in today's video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about the current situation, like legit current situation, what is happening today in Shenzhen, in China here.
Ni hao, bonjour, hola, welcome to my YouTube channel.
So guys, last week Friday I had to stop from school because my community was locked down. Like when I said lockdown, it was completely closed off. No one could go outside if you have not done a test. I usually wake up like about 6 something in the morning, and I usually leave out like about 7:20 thereabouts in the morning to go to work. And when I went outside to go to work, guys, the community was locked up and there was this large line. When I tell you that the line is long, I mean the line was super long.
有疑似病例也不敢收，现在这个疑似吧，没有确诊，他现在大量排查，我们都没搞定，他妈的，搞到后面搞到这些他。
This line is ridiculously long. Wait, can you imagine? Oh my god. Oh, I want to go back to sleep, man. Can I go back to sleep? Like, this makes no sense. Why do I need to stand? This is gonna take like the next. I'm still trying to find the end of the line. I'm going back to sleep, Queenie. Like, I'm going back to sleep. I'm still trying to find the end of the line. Look, I'm still going. This is crazy. And I was like, no, I'm not going to join this line. And so I stayed home for that day. I did not do my COVID test until about 10 in the night because of how long the line was. I kept on checking throughout the course of the day to see if the line had gotten short or not. And unfortunately, it never got short. So I didn't do my test until like in the evening. But guys, I must say that I truly appreciate how China handles the situation of COVID in regards to, like, you know, there were just 2 cases in the city, right? Only 2 cases, and every community in that particular area, because I live close by to where the 2 cases were found, and so they actually locked everyone in and everyone had to do a COVID test before we leave out. And then after that, guys, oh my god, schools were closing. They were like, okay, so we are going to close school. At first everything was kind of changing, you know. At first they were like, okay, we will come to school, but the kids won't come to school. And then they changed their mind. Okay, no one in this area needs to come to school because apparently they found an additional case close by to my school, and so we were told not to come to school. So from Friday, guys, from Friday, last week Friday, I have been doing COVID tests. It is so annoying, guys. Like every single day, I get a message from my front desk, my apartment front desk. Every day I get a message from my apartment front desk telling me that we need to do a test again. And that has been my life for the past couple days here in China. COVID test after COVID test after COVID test. And guys, I forgot to tell you this part. So apparently there was another case that was found, right? And apparently I was in the batch, because how they do it here in China is that you're not, the COVID tests are not done singular. So it's not just one person. So they have a jar, what you call it? I don't remember what you call that thing. I don't remember what you call that thing. A test tube, I think, where they do the swabs and they put at least 10 inside of the test tube, right? And that's how they usually test it. Now, apparently, after my second day of testing, right, I got a message that I was in the batch. I was in a batch where they found a positive case. I was like, shit, oh my God. I was so worried. I was literally worried, right? And then, I went and they told me that I needed to go somewhere else to get a test done instead of in my community. And so I went there, I did the test, it came back negative, of course. And so for the past couple of days, we have been doing COVID tests. I'm not sure how long this is going to last for, but I'm really hoping that it does not last for very long. But in general though, guys, just to speak a little bit on COVID in China thus far, you know, the whole pandemic happened or started here in China back in when was it again? I don't even remember, because at the time I was not in China, right? I was traveling. I went to the Philippines, and so I was in the Philippines when the COVID just hit back in 2020, right? So in January 2020 I was in the Philippines. I was stuck. That's a story that I will be sharing in a video to come, but not today. Just giving a synopsis, right? And so when COVID started, we were locked down for a few months, and then after that few months, we started to go back to work, and I think that was like June. I think everything started to get better, right? So it was a whole 6 months before we were able to like go outside, do stuff normally, to get back to a sense of normalcy. Not completely normal, but to a sense, my apologies, to a sense of normalcy, right? And I must say that from that time until this occurrence, which I think this is just something that has happened before, and so to be honest with you, I have a little faith in China. I do, that they are going to handle the situation well, right? And so I'm hoping that within the course of a couple of days, or probably 1 or 2 weeks, that everything will be under control, and then we can be able to move freely again like we were doing a couple weeks back, right? But after June, that time, everything was just really good. Of course, we had cases that were coming up here and there, were popping up here and there, but there was not any seriousness as it relates to the COVID situation where we were locked down, and particularly my city, because I know that in other cities you had a few lockdowns, but particularly in my city there were cases that pop up here and there, but there was nothing serious. We had to do COVID tests, and after the COVID test, a few days after, like, everything just went away, and you know, we just went back to doing things normally, but of course wearing masks and still at the same time. But then no, it kind of seems a bit more serious, guys, and I'm absolutely worried. I'm absolutely worried, because I have plans, and I actually wanted, you know, to do some videos for you guys, you know, probably go someplace, do some videos for you guys, check out some stuff for you guys, but unfortunately I'm not sure when that is going to happen. I'm not sure when that is going to happen, guys, but as I said before, I do have faith. I'm trusting I'm trusting China that they will handle the situation well, because as I told you, you know, with China, Chinese people are, I would say, they are scared. They're super scared, right? And so they act, and then of course, you know, the culture here in China, right? They act
speedily. So once there's a note or something that is said to go and do a COVID test, and people are definitely going out to do the COVID test, right? And so that's one of the things that I really like, is that they handle the situation swiftly. Like, they swiftly get a hold of it. Like, there are just 12 cases currently now, guys. I told you initially there were 2 cases, but now there are 12 cases, and this is what is happening. And can you imagine, in comparison to countries where there are tons and tons of cases every day, and they are not doing this? But in China, there are just 12 cases, and we have to do a COVID test every single day. And unfortunately, some buildings, like those apartment complexes, or those communities where COVID cases were found, those places are on lockdown. So like my friends who live in a particular building, they can't go outside. The only thing that they go outside to do is to take their COVID test, and they have to go back inside. But the building is completely locked down and they can't get out. So that is basically what is happening here in China currently, and how China is handling the whole COVID situation. And I must say, I'm pleased, and I'm expecting to, you know, be back to a sense of normalcy within a couple week or 2. That's one of the only things that would want me to stay here in China, right? Is because of how swiftly they handle these pop-up cases that happen. But guys, that's it for today. I'm not going to be talking much more. This is a quick video that I'm posting and sharing with you guys of what exactly is happening here in China now. And so, as I said, we're on holiday because they forced us to go on holiday earlier than expected, and so we're on holiday. And so I've been staying inside for the most part, not going outside, not doing much, doing my COVID test every day. I try to at least, because, and another good thing is that they don't do the nose one, right? I think if your code changes to yellow, because we have a particular green code that we use, and if your code changes to yellow, then you have to do a nose test. So it's mainly swab that we have to do, but my throat is completely tired of this thing, you know, like I'm tired of that. And so I'm really looking forward to things getting back to normal. But thank you guys so much for staying tuned to this video. Guys, if you have not yet gone ahead to subscribe to my channel, I'm asking you right now just to go ahead, hit the subscription button. You know, go ahead, hit the post notification button. Make sure you like this video. And guys, tell me, how is it that COVID, what is happening, what is the current situation in whichever country you are? How is COVID there? How are you coping with all of these changes, right? Because we are living in some times that we've never seen before, especially for my generation. We've never seen anything like this before. How is it that you guys are coping with COVID, right? And look out, guys, for my next video. My next video that I'm currently working on is going to be learning Chinese with me. So I definitely want you guys to look out for that video as well. And thank you so much for staying tuned and listening to me today, and I will see you next time. Remember, go ahead, subscribe, hit the post notification button, and smash a like. Yes, do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye bye, guys. See you next time.